Chemo Brain has hit hard this round of chemo, and I really do not like the feeling. Hi everyone, it's been a while since I've done an update and wanted to first give you a quick update on what's been going on with me, and then talk a little bit about one of the side effects of chemotherapy, which is something called Chemo Brain, which is a real thing, and I'm really experiencing it pretty bad right now. So first, just a quick update. Those of you who follow me on Instagram know that I had a scan a couple weeks ago, and the scans came out clean. So I'm thrilled about that. There's no new disease that has shown up. So I am currently NED, or no evidence of disease. I continue to be. As I said, I can breathe for another 6 weeks when I get my next scan. So that was very good news to get, and was very happy. On the chemotherapy front, there's been a change since just since last Friday. So last Friday was day one of my 5th cycle of chemo, where I'm getting doxorubicin and then Letruvo, which is like a immunotherapy drug. And found out after I got back home, after my infusion of both the doxorubicin and the Letruvo, that the makers of Letruvo, Eli Lilly, have put out a press release stating that the phase 3 trial that they've been doing with doxorubicin and Letruvo came out negative for Letruvo, meaning that Letruvo has no effect. They found it really has no effect on survival rate or anything like that. So what they've recommended is that anybody who's not receiving any kind of benefit from Letruvo, if they're taking it, that they would stop taking it. There are a few people who have shown benefit, and their recommendation is that they continue on with Letruvo. The interesting thing is this was supposed to be a part of my ongoing treatment. Once I finished the 8 cycles of doxorubicin, the Letruvo was supposed to continue ongoing as a maintenance drug until a reoccurrence had shown up. That is not the case anymore. We are stopping Letruvo per my sarcoma specialist oncologist, and I don't know what the next steps will be. Once we finish doxorubicin, if there's anything else that we're going to be doing, I don't know yet. We'll find out when I meet with him in 6 weeks and see where we are with the next scans. So anyway, if you're on Letruvo and you haven't heard from your oncologist, I highly suggest that you give them a call and find out if you should be continuing with Letruvo or not. Now on to the Chemo Brain. So many of you may have heard of something called Chemo Brain. I can tell you it is real, and I honestly don't like it. Today, or this cycle, it's hit very hard. What Chemo Brain is, it has a lot of different symptoms, mostly such as a foggy brain. You don't remember things. You can't think of words to say. There's a whole list of things that can happen, and I seem to be getting them all. I don't even know how this video will come out, if I'm going to be able to edit it properly, because I will have a conversation and I might not remember it later. I posted to one of my LMS help site groups and made the remark that, as a private pilot, we are trained to assess both our physical and our mental state before we go fly, to make sure that there's nothing going on mentally or physically that would prevent us from flying or have us make a mistake. And I'm at the point with this Chemo Brain right now that I'm afraid of even taking a walk in my neighborhood because I don't know if I could find my way back home. And that's a weird feeling. And I really don't like it. It makes me very aggravated, especially if I cannot think of a word to say when it's a simple word, or if I have to concentrate very hard on a conversation, and having the feeling that I'm not even going to remember the conversation anyway. So it's very aggravating. So for those of you who are family members, friends, or caretakers, please keep that in mind when you're having conversations with somebody on chemo, because they might snap out, they might be aggravated, they might seem angry, and it's the frustration of not being able to say what we want to say. And it's not that we're angry at you, it's just a fact. So Chemo Brain is real. I wish I didn't have it, and unfortunately I'm told that even after chemo stops, that it can last a while, it can last months. I know if somebody said that even after a year they don't feel mentally normal, and that really concerns me a lot, because if I can, I want to fly again, and there's no way I can fly with this mental capacity that I have right now. So in any case, if you have any questions, please feel free to write them below. Love to answer any of your questions. I also want to do a shout out to my new friend Ulafet in Turkey. I'm sending you hugs and sending your father hugs. I'm hoping that he's tolerating his treatment well, and I wish him the best of luck. Thank you all for watching, and until next time, have a great day.